and allow that to be the $41,000 that would be necessary to create that portal, because Councilmember Pollard was able to get that information, and it's very definite and specific.
Let me just say before I ask for a second, I think all of us agree that we should seriously take a look at it and see how it needs to be revamped to be made better. I mean, if you're willing to send this amendment to the task force and to the committee, I think what you will find is that there's a lot of support to doing these things. For example, like the reentry program. You know, I'm fully committed to the reentry program. My brother's keepers program. So it's going to be very difficult to kind of deal with this when it's still in the formulation phase. But you know, I yield to however you want to proceed. If you want to seek to amend this $1 million to, what was the amount again?
Yes, I would. To $41,000 cost to build that portal.
Is there a second on the amendment?
Concern, Mayor, is that programs that typically don't have funding attached to them typically, don't work. We're in a position right now to where there is money available. I mean, I finally got information from the multiple departments that there's money available in different places that we can pull this from. I really feel that we need to make a decision on how committed we are, and dollars need to be attached. I mean,
But I will tell you, for example, on the reentry, when I came here, there was not $1 million for reentry.
Mm-hmm.
I went and found $1 million and pulled it from the state, the Texas Department of Criminal Justice, specifically for reentry.
Mm-hmm.
So even though it wasn't in this there, we were fully committed. I think all of us around the issue were fully committed to these programs.
Mayor, I believe it's it, but I want to go through and I want to see if we can find dollars to this.
Any particular department. I think this amendment is directing, from council, we're directing the directors of the specific departments to take specific action with regard to their budget. Perhaps our legal person can explain that to us, but it's always been my understanding that I couldn't submit a budget amendment that where I designated where the money came from or how it was spent. I could simply remove the amount of money from the department and let the department head figure out where to remove those funds. So I think this amendment is actually violates our city charter. So this ordinance, we're designating specific amounts of money to be used for specific purposes within the department, removing the department head from making those decisions.
Let's see where it goes, if you will.
Well, at some.
Okay, so I'm now looking at item number 4.01C, $3 million to be used for new and enhanced ongoing police training and de-escalation, cultural sensitivity, unbiased training. Currently, the similar trainings are not conducted with the same officers on an ongoing basis. Often they occur